I'm live again, and I apologize for that. That's just another part of my life is my cat has inflammatory bowel disease, and so she vomits regularly. She's having more trouble with it lately than she was having for like the last 6 months, and then all of a sudden and I take her in. She has steroid injections she gets every 7 weeks, and we do a B12 injection here, and I give her anti-vomits. I guess I should have given her one, but I'll do that after I'm done here, but that's just another thing, like I've got all this other stuff. But what I was saying before the cat vomited and I had to go take care of that is that I watch a lot of YouTube. And one thing that I notice is that a lot of YouTube channels have a lot of drama in them, like especially the bigger channels. Like there's always going to be more chaos and more drama associated with it. And there's going to be more obligation and more stress and more like demand. And I'm just not built for it. I'm not built for it. Um but I also don't want to like shy away from some things when I feel like I have something to offer. And I do feel like I have something to offer. And I know this is the bipolar astrophotographer. So I in some ways have limited myself into this box of the main talking points that I can kind of go with here. And I don't know. I've kind of boxed myself in a little bit, which is fine, but that's why I'm not on here very much because I have so much other stuff that I'm doing and enjoying in life that I don't particularly want to broadcast. Like my life is my life. We're busy. We're busy people. My husband has a busy, demanding job we're still working on this shower up here, trying to get it like sorted out and fixed. And it's just a lot. Life is really hard. There's a lot to balance in it, and so it's just tough, and I just do not do well, and the other thing is I've been sitting so much since my surgery. I've just been sitting around, and I've been gaining a little bit of weight, and I don't like it. Like, I want to work out, I want to be out, I want to be more active, and astrophotography, you sit a lot. It's a lot of sitting. I mean, yeah, you can shoot what you're gonna shoot, but it's a lot of sitting. And it's sitting and processing, it's sitting and watching, making sure everything's going well. It's a lot of sitting, and I'm just kind of tired of sitting. Like I have this like bug that I need to like get up and go and be out. And now we've got these beautiful blue skies and these sunshiny days, and we're heading into spring, and like I just want to be like in that. So it's just tough. It's really hard. And I apologize to all of those of you who follow me and have subscribed to me that this isn't what you were looking for. And if you want to go, that's fine. Go. It's totally fine with me. I don't care so much about this that I'm going to put it ahead of this separate life that is so healthy for me and so good for me, and keeps my wellness in check, keeps my mental well-being in check. And so that's just kind of what I wanted to lay out for you here. I'm getting to the place on here where I may want to talk a little bit about some of my crochet projects and some of the stuff that I'm doing in other ways. I'm working on this wreath right now. I've done the ring part of it, but I'm trying to decide what to put on it. And I made this like flower, it's almost like a flower vine, and I'm starting to do beadwork on it. So I'm thinking about doing something like that with it. And then we 3D printed these monarch butterflies. Like, dude, I've got some other stuff that I want to focus on. And I don't know. I feel bad. I started this channel years ago, but I rebranded it a year ago when I wanted to start doing the astrophotography. And not that we're not ever going to do it again. Sorry, my chair is squeaky. Not that we're not ever going to do it again, but it is just not a priority on my list right now. I am looking forward. I've been keeping an eye on the weather for the lunar eclipse. Chances are, I don't know if I'll shoot it with my telescope. I'd like to, but I can also shoot it with my camera and big lens. I have a Nikon DSLR camera with a 150 to 600 millimeter Tamron lens. I opened the wrong app. Hold on a second. Weather. I'm looking for the weather. And I can shoot eclipses with that. That's what I've shot all my eclipses with in, the more whatever recent years is that big lens of my camera because it's just portable and easy to do. So let's see, night. Well, it says partly cloudy now on Thursday night. I don't know if they have the hourly up yet. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to sit through 1,000 ads first. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, come on. Thursday. Oh, I don't think they have the hourly for it yet. No, they don't. It only goes as far as Wednesday afternoon. So anyway, that is something. Oh, Nate. Hey. Welcome. Nice to have you here. Let me see if I can remember this. Do I click on you here to show it? There we go. Hi, good to see you, Nate. So glad you are here. I'm really not talking about anything important or specific, but I'm just kind of having a layout conversation of why I haven't been on here, why I don't intend on doing a whole lot of astro videos right now. I just have so much other things that I need to focus on and to take care of when it comes to me and my mental well-being and my life. And I was explaining, Nate, I'm not sure if you're still here or not, but I was explaining that my life on YouTube is very, very separate from my, it's like I've got I've got YouTube and I've got this. And this is something I've really been focused on. I've been doing a lot of sitting since recovering from surgery. I want to get moving and be more active, and that's hard to do when you're sitting on YouTube or you're sitting processing videos or you're sitting watching your guide scope do all the work and this and that. And so it's just but I am looking forward to the lunar eclipse. I don't know that we're going to have good weather for it. I will keep an eye on, while I've got it on my mind though, I'll look at Astrospheric and see, because they predict further out. They can be hit or miss too, though. I don't think that any of these are an exact science. Oh, it only goes to 6 p.m. and it's not looking great. So we may not have a view of it. So I don't know. If we can shoot it, we will. I'd like to shoot it with my telescope, if not my camera, but time will tell. And in the meantime, I just want my followers and the people that are on here that do care about me and not all of what I put out there, cuz I know that, content is a big important part of growing one's channel. But I I also am on here because I enjoy community and I enjoy interaction with people. And if that's not, for you, that's fine. But that's if you don't care to follow that, that's fine. I don't care. It doesn't bother me any. I would rather surround myself with a small group of caring about important things about each other than caring about what each other can show them and do for them. And that's just me. I enjoy, that's the kind of channels I follow. That's the kind of person I am. So anyway, if you stick along with me, thank you. I want to be back here, like I said, even showing off more of my crochet projects or what I'm doing on the side. These 3D printed monarch butterflies are just stinking adorable. Like, I just love these guys. These guys are so cool. So I'm going to do more 3D printing. I just have other stuff. My mind is just kind of like, "Ooh, I want to try that. And ooh, I want to try that. And ooh, I want to do this." And astrophotography's there, and I can always go back to it when I'm ready. But I don't want to feel like I'm doing it as an obligation. I want to go back to enjoying it the way I enjoyed it before. And if that means that I just so happen to share that journey with you, then fine. But otherwise, I think things might change a little bit on here. Not sure. I don't enjoy putting my life online a lot. Like, I don't mind getting on here and talking to you about how, like, the time change affects bipolar disorder and people who struggle with mental illness. That doesn't bother me at all. I don't mind talking about that kind of stuff at all. But I understand that's not for everybody. And it's just hard. This is just a hard thing to try to get on and do. And you are putting yourself on the line a little bit when you do this. A couple of things have happened since I was on here last. My husband and I celebrated our 15-year anniversary. Like, I've just got other stuff going on. I've obviously got a sick cat, as you saw in my previous very short live, that I had to stop it. I knew that was gonna happen one of these days. I just kept rolling the dice. I'm not gonna lie. I just kept kind of was like, "Oh, we'll try it and see what ha," and then today was the day. So if I'm gonna continue to do YouTube videos, I'm going to have to lock her up and, like, plan in advance, and that's just, another thing to be beholden to. So I don't know, we'll see, but I just wanted to get on here and say hi and let you know that I'm doing really, really well, in part because I'm out there enjoying the things that I enjoy and being around the people that I enjoy being around. This last week, I was so busy. I don't usually have something every day of the week, but last week I had something every day. And then within 2 days, I had three long interactions with friends in my life. I don't think I've ever had as many girlfriends as I have now, like people I would consider friends. I obviously have like a best friend and then a longest friend, and those are probably the two closest to me. But I have at least two other women, maybe three, that I can go to and talk to and invite over for. We did a little luncheon here in Crocheted. Like it was awesome. It was really cool. I'm just out there doing me and being me and enjoying my life. And I don't have a cause. I'm not here on YouTube because I'm protesting this or that, or I'm bringing you the latest news and pulp culture this. And I don't even watch movies. Like I can't even talk about the newest movies with you guys because I don't watch movies. Like I kind of live I live a very simplistic lifestyle, and to many of you that may not be entertaining enough to stand by me during all of it, but I do want to offer the astrophotography stuff when I do it, but I don't want to feel like I have to do it because I have the YouTube channel that makes me need to do it. So, just taking some time, doing my thing, and all has been really good. I got a couple of things to look forward to. My best friend's going to come here and stay with us for a week in April, and then my mom and I are going to Florida in May. There's just other stuff I got going on right now, and honestly, leading up to the hysterectomy, I was very, very emotional over that. It was a very personal thing to go through, and yeah, sure, I could talk about it on here, but I don't really want to. That's kind of for me. That whole journey was just kind of for me. And maybe in a year or 2 or 5, talking about it wouldn't be a thing, but it's so fresh. I don't want to talk about it. All I can say is on this side of it, I have a lot more peace. I feel good about this decision. I haven't had splitting headaches every month so far. Like things are going better. I feel better. Excuse me, but um yeah, I don't want to talk about it. Man, I knew my throat was going to act up, so I got myself a lozenge and then I ate the lozenge and now my throat's acting up again. It always acts up in the morning or early afternoon. It's not so much later in the day. So, sorry for that. But anyway, I just kind of want to be more honest on here. And not that that's a bad thing. I wanted to forward Astro Tidbit to you. Can you share your my address again? Yeah, sure. Nate, my here I can even put this up and show it. My email address that's associated with this YouTube channel is the bipolar astrophotographer at gmail.com. So feel free to send whatever my way. I do check my email and I've gotten some things in there recently. So I do keep an eye on that. So if you want to send me something, please do. I'd love to see it. Um, but all I was saying is I just want to be a little bit more honest. I just want to be a little bit more real about what I'm doing outside of YouTube because while astrophotography and shooting the stars is awesome and I love it, and I will always be of this mindset. Give me space. I'll always be of that mindset. There's just other stuff I'm doing, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I think even it's helping me get through this hysterectomy and get on with moving forward and away from that whole thing. And I guess in some ways I'm looking for other joys to fill me up because what I went through can be sad and I don't want to focus on the sad. I want to see what is out there to bring me joy and um not fill this hole. That's a bad way to say that, but like um bring new joy to my life while I can grieve the loss of what I'll never be, like to just embrace who I am and welcome things that are coming. I just think that that's really key right now for me. I think that's just partly where I'm at. So that's okay. I just wanted to say hi, let you know what I'm doing, let you know how it's been going. And this is, I think that if I had tried to do this YouTube stuff 20 years ago, it'd have been different, but even now, I'm just nervous doing it. Like, it makes me nervous to do it. And I kind of only did it because with the astrophotography, somebody said, well, you should do a YouTube channel. You don't even know how many people would love to see that. And while that's true, and while that's probably very, if you do it the right way, I mean, I don't even follow many astrophotographer stuff. I don't follow much of it on YouTube, but I do follow some people who have huge channels, and that's great. If that's good for them, great. More power to them. But that's just I'm not one to just focus in and hone in on one thing all the time. Whether it's YouTube or even crochet or working out or going here or going there or doing this or doing that. I don't like doing just the one thing all the time. I'm not good at it. I'm really not good at it. And that's, it's that whole thing of know thyself, right? So, I'm getting to know thyself a little bit on this side of this last season, this procedure, this m- childless, motherless journey. Just kind of refinding who I am. And right now, astrophotography is not a part of it. And there's nothing wrong with that either. It's there when I'm ready to go back to it. But right now I'm just looking for new stuff, other stuff. So I hope you guys understand that. I hope that's okay with everyone. But at the end of the day, it's my choice and I feel good about it. And really that's all that matters. So okay. Have an awesome, awesome Monday. And that's a whole other thing. I always end my streams by telling you guys self-care is not selfish. And that's exactly what I feel like I've been doing lately. Is just all this different kind seeking new self-care to to fill me up, to raise me up, to make my light brighter because I that's who I want to be. That's how I want to grow. That's how I want to go. So, okay, have an awesome Monday. Self-care is not selfish, and hopefully I'll be on here again sooner than later. We'll see. Bye now.